This was Tanjiro's first encounter with Muzan, the strongest demon who had lived for over 1,000 years. He could turn humans into demons through his blood, and he was also the one who killed Tanjiro's entire family. Faced with the enemy standing before him, what choice would Tanjiro make? In this world, there was only one demon who could turn humans into demons, the demon samurai, Muzan. Not only was he the one who killed Tanjiro's family, but he also held the key to saving his sister. After hearing this, Tanjiro silently committed it to memory. If he ever encountered a talking demon again, he would make sure to find out Muzan's whereabouts. During a mission in a small northwest town, Tanjiro found the demon who had been hunting young girls because he had to protect humans. He couldn't fully concentrate on the fight, but with Nezuko joining him, this problem was finally solved. Nezuko was responsible for protecting the humans, while Tanjiro focused entirely on the battle. When they arrived at the swamp, the surroundings became murky. In the deepest part of the swamp, there were many pieces of clothing floating. These were the remains left behind by the swamp demons after eating humans. Seeing humans enter their territory, two swamp demons grinned maliciously. Tanjiro guessed what the swamp demons were thinking, but he didn't care at all. After all, his training had been much harder, and the air had been even thinner than here. Besides, he had a move that only worked in the water. A vortex whirlwind swept through the swamp, shredding the swamp demons like a meat grinder. The battle ended. Tanjiro successfully killed the two swamp demons. Meanwhile, in the battle on the ground, Nezuko's strength was surprising. Despite being just an ordinary demon, she possessed terrifying power. Thankfully, her opponent's moves were simple. Tanjiro quickly exploited a flaw and struck, directly slashing Nezuko's forehead. Tanjiro rushed in and saved his sister. He swung his sword and cut off the demon's arm. The outcome was decided. Before completely eliminating the demon, Tanjiro asked for information about Muzan. However, when the name was mentioned, the demon immediately broke into a cold sweat, panic on its face. Helpless, Tanjiro had no choice but to finish it off with a single strike. The mission was complete. After the long battle, Nezuko was exhausted and fell back into a deep sleep. Tanjiro placed her into a box, and then walked forward to comfort her. At that moment, emotions welled up. He had expected the other party to be scared, but when he saw her gentle eyes, he froze for a moment. In that instant, he realized that Tanjiro's own suffering was far more tragic. The next day, he arrived at his mission location, a bustling street lined with shops. Tanjiro was shocked by the sight before him. He didn't know cities outside were so lively. After wandering in circles and repeatedly getting lost, he finally found his way to the city's exit. He stopped at a small roadside stall, intending to have a simple dinner, but then, a familiar scent wafted toward him, causing him to lose control entirely. It was the smell of his family. Following the scent, Tanjiro frantically ran through the crowd. He finally spotted a young man wearing a hat. Just as Tanjiro was about to draw his sword for revenge, a voice interrupted him. It turned out the young man had a daughter, and was pretending to be human, living a normal life. When the young man turned to ask about the situation, Tanjiro couldn't believe it and covered his mouth. Struggling with inner turmoil, the woman and child both smelled human. Just as Tanjiro hesitated, Muzan made his move, casually slashing a passerby. A few seconds later, blood entered the wound, and the passerby transformed into a demon, attacking the crowd indiscriminately. Seeing this, Tanjiro immediately rushed forward, pinned the demon down, and covered its mouth, quickly stopping the crisis in the shortest time possible.